You can see here the Mathis Color Star dyeing machine connected to a SmartLiquor dyebath monitor, and we are going to demonstrate to you the operation of the machine. So this here is the Mathis Color Star dyeing machine, and it's connected to the SmartLiquor dyebath monitor. You will see here that some liquor is being diverted from that Color Star dyeing machine, and this liquor is entering at the back of the SmartLiquor dyebath monitor. It's being analyzed and then returned here on top. Yeah? So it's a closed loop. No liquor is being lost. The system is controlled by a PC, and we are now going to show you how the system is being operated. So at the moment we have set the machine here with clear water as the first initial filling. You can see here in SmartLiquor there is also a flow meter which tells you that there's actually flow through the system. Then here is the SmartLiquor pump. In here below sits the spectrophotometer, and we also have a filter here at the side which is used to remove any particles. So we're selecting online measurement, then we enter the dyebath volume. Now we're entering the file name under which the recording is going to be stored. Now we're entering the dye stuffs that we're going to use in the recipe. It consists of 3 dye stuff: a yellow, a red, and a blue. Now we're confirming that these are the 3 dyes that we're using. Okay. And now the system prompts us if we want to start. Now, as a start, we're going to measure the system with water only. Yeah, so here in the dyeing machine we have only water. This will be used by the spectrophotometer to determine how much light is being transmitted when there's only water in the dyeing machine. That means 100% dye exhaustion. Now the system is circulating the water for 1 minute so that it is properly mixed, and after this 1 minute it is going to make the clear water reference measurement. So now the system has made the reference measurement, the clear water reference measurement, and now it is asking for the dye to be added to the system. Yeah? So we're adding the entire dye amount to the system. Okay, then we're rinsing the flask just to make sure that all the dye is being transferred with a known amount of dye stuff. Then in the program we confirm that the dye has been added, and here in SmartLiquor we are equally confirming that the dye has been added. Now the system will be mixing for 3 minutes before the measurement with all the dye stuff is being made, and this measurement serves as a calibration for 0% exhaustion. The system is running now for 2 minutes 17 seconds, And here we see the exhaustion values of around 9% for the yellow, the red and the blue. Now you see that 4 minutes 44 seconds have passed. You see here the exhaustion values has increased to between 14 and 16%. And you also see in the chart here the temperature curve and the flow rate in the machine, this blue line. Yeah? Blue line is flow rate, and this red and orange curves are the target temperature and the actual temperature. They're done in 10 seconds interval automatically without any manual interference. Now the system is running fully automatically. Yeah, the time temperature profile is set. Potentially we could also dose some dye stuff in the system, which at the moment we're not doing because it's polyester dyeing. And you'll see here also now in SmartLiquor the solution is colored through the system. But now you see we are 11 minutes 9 seconds and the exhaustion values have increased to 30 or 33, between 30 and 33%. Now 21 minutes 40 seconds have passed and the exhaustion values have reached around 65 to 73%, with the blue dye exhausting faster than the yellow dye. Now after 43 minutes the temperature is 130 degrees and the exhaustion is between 88 and 94%. And soon the cooling is going to start. Now you'll see here in that measurement mode that for dispersed dyes you also have the option to show the dye solubility coefficient, which indicates if the dye is in its soluble form or not. And you can see here by the increasing value that actually there's still some particular dye left in the bath, meaning the dye stuffs are not completely dissolved, and especially the yellow one is still going up. Okay, here you see now that the entire process is almost finished. Here we have the cooling phase, then the reduction clear, and now neutralization. You see the water is almost clear now, with 99% or 98% dye exhaustion. You see here also the exhaustion speed in percent per minute, which SmartLiquor is calculating, which are useful for process optimization. The values are here between 2.8 and 3.1% per minute. Here you see the dyed fabric, which can now be dried and then assessed by spectrophotometer.